Okay, guys, so the last part of the lesson is on repeating decimals. So that's a number, that's a decimal that doesn't end because 1 or 2 or 3 of the numbers repeat on and on and on. One thing I want to note, for these problems, you have to be able to distinguish between, let's say, a number like this. Let me click my pen here. 0.71 repeating compared to 0.71 repeating. So you have to take note as to what number or numbers has the line over it. Since the line's over both the 7 and the 1, you would extend this out like that. However, for this one, it's only over the 1, so there's a difference between this and this. So that's what you have to make sure of. So how do you do it? Well, what you're going to do is you can actually plug it into your calculator by just filling your screen with the numbers that are repeating and then hit second PRB. So here's an example. We have 1.7 repeating. So to show you with the calculator, I made this video. So let's take a look at that.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change 1.7 repeating to a fraction. So you hit 1.7. Now, I'm going to, because it's the 7 that repeats, you're going to keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And now do you see how my 1 disappeared and it's just the decimal there? That's probably about far enough. So then you're going to hit second PRB. And you see the F to D there, that's fraction to decimal. Hit enter. And you get 1 and 7/9. So that works for any repeating decimal. Now, if it gives you the decimal back sometimes, just add a couple, go back and just add a couple more digits. But usually if you take it to where the whole number disappears and you're up to the decimal, that should be good, right?
Okay, so you can see here, we got 1 and 7/9. However, those options aren't on there. They're all improper. So you could do this in your head by just multiplying and adding, or you could, once you have 1 and 7/9 in your calculator, hit your second ABC button, okay? And that, well, we know that 1 times 9 is 9 plus 7 is 16/9. Okay, so coming down here, we have an art teacher made an assignment to create a map. So Maggie's coloring the distance from her best friend's house to her house, and the distance was 0.63 repeating. And so we need to find this out. So to use a calculator, notice that it's over both numbers. So you would put in 6.3, 6.3, 6.3, 6.3, and so on. And then when you hit second PRB, you're going to get 7/11. However, I know a lot of you know from Study Island, when you are marking, when you have these boxes here, it means more than 1. So another option you can do, now some of you might be able to, just knowing it's 7/11, be able to figure it out. If not, another option you could do is just take 63 divided by 100. Do you get 0.63? Now, for this one, if I plug this in, I get 0.63 and it ends. That's not the same as this. So these are two different fractions, so that would not work. I will tell you the other one you get is that. And you can also look at that. If you multiply 7 and 11 by 3, you get 21/33. So those are your two answers. I know, a quick comment, you could come up here and do the same thing. When you have multiple choice, you could just divide all of these numbers. 15 divided by 9, 16, and whichever one you get the repeating decimal will work as well. So either option is fine. But I want you to know how to do it in a calculator in case it's not a multiple choice problem. Okay. So go ahead and move on to the next slide to try some problems, and then you can access your homework through Schoology. All right, thanks guys. Have a good day.